Chattle!
A Star Wars podcast starring myself, Darth David, and with me as always my co-host for Yaddle Chattle. He was on time today for a change. These punctuality appointments of yours are not very punctual. You're never on time.
Oh, I was on time today. Today. And last time.
Oh yeah, what's your name?
I'm Jedi Jared.
Jedi Jared's his name. You're the Jedi, you're the good person, you're the moral conscience of the show. I'm the one who hates you because of it.
You're the id.
I'm the Sith. What can I tell you? Darth David here. Listen, we got a lot to discuss on Yaddle Chattle today. We have a big announcement from Disney Plus and Lucasfilm, something that caught me quite by surprise, and I'm very excited for it. Also, as crazy of a Star Wars conspiracy theory or just overall theory as I've ever had in my entire life.
Okay, I'm looking forward to that. I came
up with it last night at about 2 a.m., Jedi Jared, while on THC.
Okay. That's usually the best time to come up with theories.
You're goddamn tootin', it's true. And then I got a Weird Al. Well, that's my theory. It's going to be Weird Al. Okay. We're also going to do, for the first time ever, quizzing Jedi Jared. I've prepared a quiz for you.
Okay.
Via StarWars.com, who did all the work.
Okay.
Nevertheless, I'm the Sith, and I take the fucking credit. So I did the goddamn copying and pasting off of StarWars.com onto the Word document.
Okay.
So I want the credit for preparing this quiz, and you're going to be quizzed about Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Okay.
Going forward, you're probably going to have to avoid StarWars.com, because I think anytime they put out a new quiz, I'm going to be taking it and quizzing you. Okay?
Okay.
Furthermore, we've got news, a brand new Star Wars cage match, and so much, Jared.
All right, I'm looking forward to it.
I will start with the first thing off the bat, my Disney Plus thing there, Lucasfilm. They just released a trailer for a 6-part documentary series called Light Magic, and it's obviously a 6-part series on Industrial Light and Magic, ILM.
Yeah.
The company that George Lucas founded in 1975, I want to say, because he needed innovative special effects for Star Wars. So truly, ILM it was birthed because of Star Wars.
And it's kind of the industry standard.
It is. You want to talk about ILM, you're talking about not only did they do pioneering work for Star Wars, you're talking the original Raiders movie, the ghost scene at the end, you're talking Ghostbusters, you're then talking The Abyss, which started to get stuff even up a notch. From there, it was Terminator 2, which got more CGI. Then from there, Jurassic Park, on and on and on. Star Wars and ILM truly built visual effects. I'm not even sure if there's any company outside of Peter Jackson's company whose name is escaping me, but he did not use ILM for the original Lord of the Rings movies. I believe, could be wrong, but I think just like George Lucas, he founded a visual effects company for the Lord of the Rings movies. Peter Jackson.
I wouldn't be surprised, considering, a lot of people gave him credit for The Frighteners and the special effects that he did on what was a relatively low-budget film.
Right. Have you ever seen Dead Alive?
Yes,
by Peter
have.
Jackson? That's phenomenal. Now,
yes.
That's just low-budget
I'm a big
B-movie insanity, but if you've never seen Dead Alive by Peter Jackson and you're just looking for good old-fashioned, actually maybe one of the first zombie comedies ever.
I mean, it's what I call it is the New Zealand Evil Dead, which is what it is.
Evil Dead and the Little Shaun of the Dead.
Well, I mean, Evil Dead was the first horror comedy.
You're right.
And there's a lot of parallels.
And I'm an Evil Dead guy, but first of all, is this a Peter Jackson show?
No.
Can we get back to Star Wars talk, you fucking son of a bitch?
Yeah, but I'm also a
You're pissing Darth David off,
sorry,
Jared.
I'm just a huge Evil Dead fan. Hail to the king.
Is Sam Raimi about to direct the next Star Wars movie?
You never know.
The answer's no.
You never know.
He just did
Marvel, yeah.
Spider-Man.
Well, no, he just did Doctor Strange.
Oh. Can we move on to Star Wars, please? The Yaddle Chattle audience is sick of your bullshit.
Okay.
Okay, they're fucking frustrated.
Sorry.
And you don't want the Yaddle Chattle audience turning on you.
No, I don't.
Like the clones. You know? It just takes one goddamn little fucking Darth David phone call to tell all the Yaddle Chattle heads out there, hey, Order 66, meatballs. Attack this piece of shit. Order 66. We don't want that.
Okay, we don't want that.
So I'm very excited. This documentary, it's simply called Light Magic, comes out July 27th on Disney Plus. I'm assuming they're going to release all 6 episodes at the same time. I know Disney Plus usually does one, once a week, but that's, I think, for shows,
yeah,
not for docs.
This is for people like us who love the kind of industry.
Don't extend this. Just
Yeah,
put
no,
all
that's
6
it.
episodes
Yeah.
up at the same time. Now, the other thing that I want to do before we get into a quiz situation with you.
Okay.
Here's my theory. It's one of the craziest theories you'll ever hear in your entire life.
Okay.
Weird Al.
Yes.
The song. Yoda. Hi-oh-de-ay, Yoda.
Yeah, based on...
Right back there.
Yeah, Lola.
I met him in a bump on a Dago bar where it bubbles all the time like a giant carbonated soda. S-O-D-A soda. Come on. The runt was sitting on a log and in a raspy voice he said, hi, my name is Yoda. What? You're not coming on. You're not with
No,
me
I'm
on
not
this.
gonna
You
sing.
don't know the lyrics.
I can't sing as
to
well.
Yoda.
I can't sing as well
Okay,
as you
but
can.
the good thing about you is your brain has not turned totally to mush because you did correctly say what the song was a parody of.
Yeah.
What's the song a parody of?
Lola by the Pixies.
Okay. Great.
Not the Pixies. Not the Pixies.
Pixies!
Not the Pixies.
The fuck the Pixies?
Sorry. I had a brain fart.
You don't even know, do you?
Yeah, it's was it the Davies brothers?
The Kinks!
The Kinks. Sorry.
Jesus. Now, what's the name of Princess Leia's droid in Obi-Wan Kenobi?
Lola.
What was the song that Weird Al parodied?
Lola.
What's Princess Leia's droid in Obi-Wan?
Lola.
What's the fucking song that Weird Al parodied with Yoda?
Lola.
BAM!
I've heard
Lola, the Obi-Wan Kenobi droid, I believe is an actual Easter egg, and shout out to Weird Al because Weird Al, massive Star Wars fan.
yes.
Not only does he have Lola, he took the
American
Pie and did the Anakin Skywalker song.
The saga begins.
The saga
I think
begins.
that's the name of it. Yeah.
He's done a few Star Wars songs.
I'm gonna put the kibosh on your theory.
I think they gave Weird Al a shout out on Obi-Wan Kenobi, and I'll go you one further. Expect to see Weird Al Yankovic in Cassian Andor, the next Star Wars series. Guaranteed.
I can get on top of that maybe. However, apparently Carrie Fisher had a bird as a child, and her name was Lola.
I don't believe it.
I've seen it on Instagram. So
You've seen it on Instagram?
Yeah, they've shown a little picture of Carrie Fisher.
So
with
the internet,
bird.
everything that happens on the internet is real? I seen you on the Instagram with no pants on. I forwarded it. I forwarded it to the controllers of Instagram. I said, this is inappropriate.
You sent it to Mark Zuckerberg.
Now it's time for your quiz.
Okay.
Because don't you dare look at the questions.
I don't have the paper in front of it.
You're lucky. I have 2 papers. He was just looking at. You tried to look at this paper, but the regular paper was on top of it, and I'm thankful for that. God, you're a fucking cheater. Why don't you talk? I'm gonna get some Obi-Wan Kenobi music here. I'm gonna get some Star Wars music.
So yeah, I saw that on Instagram. It was more of an homage to Carrie Fisher.
Bullshit.
That she had a little bird named Lola, and they've put pictures of Carrie Fisher and the bird, and then next to pictures of the girl who played young Leia and the droid. and it was more of an homage to Carrie Fisher.
Bullshit.
But though I would like to see Weird Al in Star Wars. Now that before we get to a quiz,
Please.
I've got a question
Go ahead.
for you.
Yep. Go ahead. Talk to me.
What actor or actresses would you like to see in a Star Wars? Like,
What actor?
yeah, like an actor that you like or an actress that you like.
I mean, there's a million actors I'd like to see in Star Wars.
But is there someone in particular that you're like, man, they would make a great, like a Jedi,
Me!
or they'd make a smuggler,
Darth
or
David!
a Sith?
I mean, what do I got that goddamn fucking Ewan McGregor don't got? You know? It was you, Anakin! You would have chosen one! You were supposed to protect us, not hurt us! Or whatever the fuck he says, you know. Who would I like to see? Let's go with a Sean Penn for some gravitas. Have we ever had one of those big heavyweight actors like a Daniel Day-Lewis, a Pacino, a De Niro? You know, there was all kind of scuttlebutt that different actors. Well, James Caan just died.
Yeah.
He was one of the guys that they rumored was going to be perhaps Han Solo
So was,
guy
Pacino.
along with Kurt Russell.
And Pacino.
I mean, Kurt Russell actually got an audition. Pacino was, he was thought of a little bit, and James Caan was actually thought about. But yeah, I'd like to see one of those guys. In fact, after I said Sean Penn, I said Daniel Day-Lewis. Maybe I'll just say him. He's kind of, like he might be the best living actor. Right?
Yeah, oh, absolutely.
So,
well,
Pacino is old. De Niro is old. Like those guys, in their 40s and 50s, of course. But, they're old. Daniel Day-Lewis, perfect. And he could be an Imperial guy. He could be maybe a Jedi. You could go anywhere with Daniel Day-Lewis. So that's your fucking answer, you piece of shit.
Okay, cool. What would you...
What about you? What is this? Quiz time? Your quiz time.
Okay.
I got the quiz.
Fine. I would like to see... I'd like to see Hugo Weaving.
Hugo Weaving.
Yeah.
Wolverine? He's so recognized.
No, not Hugo Jackman. Hugo Weaving.
Oh, wait, yeah,
Agent
Hugh
Smith.
Jackman. Oh, he's great. I love him.
And
Lord of the
he's
Rings. We were just talking about Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
There's a fucking Lord of the Rings episode now, huh?
I just think that he's a good actor.
He's a great actor. I met him
actor.
once at Sirius XM, satellite radio.
I'd also like to see...
Quite tall.
Really?
A lot taller than you would think. Most actors, not tall. Hugo Weaving was almost my height,
Really?
which is 6'2". How tall are you?
5'7". I'd actually also like to see one of your favorite...
Woo! I got 7.
I want to see one of your favorite...
Wait. I'm the Sith, and I have over a half a foot of height on you.
Okay.
If we ever do a lightsaber duel over lava, you are fucking toast,
Okay,
motherfucker.
okay.
Toast!
I mean, Yoda would probably argue differently,
And
but...
look at you on screen. Will you stop leaning down?
I gotta
You're like the hunchback of Notre Dame.
Well, first, A, I have a hunch. B, you told me I had to lean into the mic and talk into the mic.
I told you to talk into the microphone because all the Yaddle heads say, Jared's so quiet. And I go, I agree. I go, from now on, I'll sit across the room from the fucking microphone.
But I gotta
Jared
lean
sits
into
an
it.
inch away from it, and somehow we're the same goddamn level. Go, what the fuck is that?
Oh, you are missing the point. I wanted to say I want to see Sam Rockwell in a Star Wars situation.
I love Sam Rockwell very, very much, but he was in Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. I'm not always cool with multiple sci-fi stuff. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay. I apologize for it. Now, let's get on to your quiz.
All right, let's quiz me.
Okay, Jedi Jared?
Yes.
Darth David has gone to the extent of finding these questions.
Okay.
Prepared these questions.
Yes.
All by himself.
Okay.
Via copying and pasting. Control V is paste. Control C is copy.
Okay.
For all the kids out there that want to know my shortcuts.
Shortcuts, yeah.
My Sith keyboard shortcuts. Copy C. That's paste is V. You'd think it would have been copy P. That's print.
Yes.
Okay? All right. Now, here's the bottom line. There's only 10 questions here.
Okay. Let's see what
Whoever
I got
was
wrong.
working at StarWars.com is a little fucking lazy, if you ask me. 10 questions? Can we get 20? Don't try to look.
Okay. Let's do this.
How hypocritical is it that I'm saying that they're lazy? Meanwhile, I did 0 of the questions. I just stole theirs. So I want to say thank you. I want to say thank you to StarWars.com.
I mean, it's
even though there's a little laziness involved.
It's very Sith of you to take the shortcut and then take all the credit for the glory.
I'm going to say thank you. That's the first nice thing you've ever said to me, Darth David.
Okay.
Jedi Jared, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Who was Obi-Wan's Jedi Master when he was a Padawan?
Qui-Gon Jinn.
Boom. Now here's the thing. There's 10 questions. You have to get at least 8. If you don't get at least 8, you are kicked off of Yaddle Chattle forever. We are getting a new Jedi in here.
Oh, okay.
And here's the one condition. Your name does have to start with J, because I'm a huge fan of alliteration. So whether you're Jim or John or Jenny.
Oh, I'm gonna get a vacation then. Okay.
You're 1 for 1.
Okay.
How did Obi-Wan defeat Darth Maul on Naboo? Hold on. Qui-Gon's lightsaber, Darth Maul's lightsaber, or his own lightsaber? What was the lightsaber that made the final cut? The cut in half. Qui-Gon's lightsaber, Darth Maul's lightsaber, or Obi-Wan's lightsaber?
Thought it was. Wasn't it Darth Maul's?
That means wrong.
Okay.
In case you weren't aware of what that sound effect
Can I get
indicated.
a second try?
No, you may not. Qui-Gon's lightsaber.
Okay, I was gonna either go with one or the other.
Should have went with the other.
Okay.
You went with one. It was
right.
the wrong one, wasn't it?
Okay.
Wasn't it, Jedi?
It was.
During the Clone Wars,
Yes.
which clone trooper served as Obi-Wan's right-hand man? You have a couple choices.
Okay.
Cody, Rex,
Oh shit.
Salvio.
I think it was Rex.
And Cody.
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 Oh, I'm just because I just
Revenge of the Sith, Episode 3. Remember when
Yeah,
when
but
Obi-Wan had dropped his lightsaber, and then fucking Cody goes back and he says, "Here's your lightsaber," and he goes, "Oh, thank you, Cody. Thank you, Cody. Thank you, Cody, for the lightsaber."
Yeah, but I'm watching
Thank you."
Clone Wars right now, and they're all like together.
I don't give a shit. You didn't. After Obi-Wan Kenobi the series, you didn't watch Revenge of the Sith?
No,
I went right from
it.
it. I went right from Obi-Wan to Episode 3 into Episode 4. It was wonderful.
Okay.
This next one, I might actually disqualify because it comes from the Clone Wars, and I don't think you're up to this part. I'll give it to you anyway. In his youth, who did Obi-Wan entertain a romantic attachment to?
Oh, Duchess Satine.
Ooh.
I just finished watching that. I was gonna bring that up as something very interesting.
All right, good. Save it for after the quiz.
Okay.
You know what? I will take away your one strike because that was a bonus question. You were supposed to not get that question. The fact that you got it, I'm giving you a bonus. This is the most magnanimous you've ever seen a fucking Sith in your life. Don't take it for granted.
I'm not.
I'm even pissed at myself for being kind to you. I am.
I literally just finished watching that arc. It's excellent.
All right, so that, you know what? So you're taking, since you got the bonus question, you're getting one strike off, so you still only have one X.
Okay.
You can afford one more.
Okay.
How did Obi-Wan defeat General Grievous? This is episode 3. Apparently someone has not watched Revenge of the Sith in a long time. Shame on you. It's a great Star Wars movie. How can you watch the Obi-Wan Kenobi series and not go into episode 3?
Doesn't he pierce his heart?
With what? My point is, what is the weapon that Obi-Wan Kenobi uses to kill General Grievous? What is the weapon? Oh my God, if you don't get this. Yaddle fans are going to crucify you if you don't get this one. This one is easy because there's even a little line at the end of it. There's a line at the end of it.
Oh, I haven't seen it in a while.
No, but there's a line that connects episode 3 Obi with episode 4 Obi-Wan.
It's not the lightsaber. It's that. Oh, it is a lightsaber.
No, I'm not giving you the answer.
It's that staff. That those.
The electrified staff that Grievous had, or his soldiers had.
Those advanced droids.
You're saying that's the weapon that Obi-Wan used?
Yeah.
A fucking blaster!
Oh.
Because then after he kills him, he looks at the blaster and goes, so uncivilized.
Oh.
Because in episode 4, he tells Luke Skywalker, here's your lightsaber. It's a better thing for a more civilized age.
Ah, shit.
Yaddle fans are all over you. Yaddle fans are questioning who the Sith and who the Jedi is. Because they fucking hate your guts and I don't blame them. I hate your guts too.
Okay.
You can no longer get any more questions incorrect.
I'm probably gonna get him wrong, so
It's
been good seeing y'all.
What did Obi-Wan bring to Leia at her family's estate on Alderaan? As a gift, at the end of the series, Obi-Wan Kenobi?
Lola.
You got it. What did Obi-Wan gift to Luke at the Lars homestead, Uncle Owen and Peru, at the end of Kenobi the series? He also brought Luke a gift. He brought Leia a gift and Luke a gift.
Oh, the toy ship.
Yeah, jeez, I thought you were even struggling with that.
No. I wasn't sure where you were
T-16 Skyhopper, please.
I wasn't sure where you were going because he does... Oh, no, that's at his... Never mind.
What did Obi-Wan tell Luke happened to his father?
Darth Vader killed him.
Good. Final question. What color is Obi-Wan Kenobi's lightsaber?
Blue.
You got it. That was it.
Well, because the special...
I am going to give you a barely passing grade. You did end up getting 8 because I was generous with the bonus question.
Okay.
So you are still the tentative co-host of Yaddle Chattle.
Sounds good.
Tentative.
Okay.
If your name starts with J, feel free to email your submissions of why you should be the next Jedi co-host. Because honestly, I mean, did you see that? I mean, the fucking thing with Grievous. The blaster. Jared, what is our email, by the way?
It's yaddlechattle@gmail.com.
Yaddlechattle@gmail.com. Look at this. By the way, for you Yaddle Chattle podcast, audio-only podcast fans, which is most of you.
Yes.
I will say, if for some bizarre reason you actually want to watch this, we've decided to simply record the video of these little Yaddle Chattle episodes, and we're going to put that on YouTube in the Yaddle Chattle section. YouTube is Eastside Dave TV. You can find it right there. Just go to Yaddle Chattle and you'll see. And now, starting with this episode, all the other episodes were no video,
audio
only. But starting with this episode on YouTube, we'll do the video, I suppose.
Okay.
I was wearing my Star Wars shirt, my Darth Vader shirt here. Let's see. I can show that to the Yaddle Chattle fans out there. Look at that. Let's see your Star Wars shirt that you wore today, Jared.
I'm representing my favorite hockey team, the Sunnyvale Shithawks.
What the fuck?
That's from Trailer Park Boys.
Okay. So no Star Wars gear?
No
goddamn Star Wars shirt. I'm the only one who wears a Star Wars shirt on a Star Wars podcast?
Yeah.
All right. You have a cage match? Because I'd like to do that, because we always are doing the cage matches at the end.
Sure. I got a cage match. Luke Skywalker versus Qui-Gon.
You're not even on camera now. You're
okay, I'm sorry. Luke Skywalker versus Qui-Gon Jinn.
Luke Skywalker versus Qui-Gon Jinn. Babyface versus babyface. Similar to WrestleMania 6, Hulk Hogan versus The Ultimate Warrior. I enjoy this matchup very much. I will say, the person who wins this matchup, you're going to be very surprised when you hear my answer. Qui-Gon.
Okay.
Luke does not have it in him to strike down another Jedi. Evidence? Or episode 6. I know you could say Vader was a Sith, But I believe Luke had feelings that there's a Jedi underneath this Sith. And I can get this Jedi out if I'm peaceful towards him.
And you think that Qui-Gon has it in him to kill another Jedi?
Qui-Gon does his own thing. He was willing in episode 1 to tell the entire Jedi Council, if you guys don't allow me to train Anakin Skywalker, I'm out of here with the kid and I'm training him by myself. He played by his own rules. That's why Qui-Gon was a pretty cool character.
I'm going to throw that right back in your face and say episode 8, where he's like, fuck the Jedi, I'm going to do my own fucking thing.
Who, Luke?
Luke.
So you're going with Luke?
I'm going to go with Luke. I think because of who Luke Skywalker is and his temptation and, walking that fine line between becoming his father and joining the dark side, and, I think he's got a lot more dark side in him than Qui-Gon Jinn, and I think Luke's got some rage and some shit that he has to continuously work out. I don't think why he wouldn't do what's necessary to get the job done, and that'd be finish off Qui-Gon Jinn.
Well, all right, we're just going to have to agree to disagree, except I'm right, 15 points for me. Okay. You're wrong, minus 15 for you.
Okay.
Taika Waititi was talking to Natalie Portman on the set of Thor. You know Taika Waititi.
Yes.
Director of Thor Ragnarok.
Yes.
And but now also directing Mandalorian episodes and shit.
Oh, he did a couple.
Yeah, and he did the voice of IG-11.
Yes.
Well, you were about to correct me, you piece of shit?
No, but he's also writing a Star Wars movie now.
Maybe, but we're going to get to that in a second. This is better. He said he went up to Natalie Portman on the set of Thor, Love and Thunder, and said, have you ever wanted to be in a Star Wars movie? She just very dryly. No, he forgot. He wasn't kidding. He had forgotten that she was in a prequel.
No way.
I swear to God. No, this is the story he told. He goes, he was like humiliated because she just very quietly, very nicely said, yes, I was in a few of those movies.
No, he was like trolling her.
No, he wasn't.
No fucking.
There is a generation that totally disregards the prequel as if they never happened in the ways that some people are doing that with the sequel.
Yeah, but
trilogy.
He's like your age and stuff like that.
He's a little bit older than me.
But he's in your age demo where like you guys grew up.
My age demo, a lot of people, unlike me, but a lot of people in my age demo did not like the prequel. I won't speak for everyone. Yes, who do you think the fucking people were? The little... And by the way, these were always spoiled brats who I hated. But the guys who immediately took to the internet... George Lucas was probably the very first victim of trolling. Of, like, mass trolling online. But the people who said, George Lucas ruined my childhood with episode 1... and oftentimes didn't say the word ruined, used a different word. But those guys, they suck. And they were all original trilogy people. I happen to love the original trilogy. I love all the Star Wars movies.
I think that there were a lot of... I always say that the original trilogy, or not the original, but the prequel trilogy is kind of like a diamond in the rough. Had it been a little more...
A kyber crystal in the rough.
A kyber crystal in the rough, if you will. Had it been a little more polished, some plot changes here and there, they probably would have been excellent films.
Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith, for me, is an excellent film.
It's the best of that series.
See, I know that people like you like to put that qualifier on it. And they're like, oh, it's good for that series. No. Episode 3 is one of the best Star Wars movies, period. I put it up there with the original trilogy films. I put it up there with everything. It's absolutely one of my favorite Star Wars movies, and I'll tell you why. To me, what indicates what your favorite Star Wars movies are is rewatchability. I've rewatched Revenge of the Sith these last 5 years. I've rewatched it 20 times. There's always some other reason why I'm... Just a couple weeks ago, it was because of Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Okay.
Episode 3 is awesome. Stop hating.
Okay. See, the reason why I hadn't watched Revenge of the Sith in a while was because I was kind of watching it in order. So I started with episode 1, then I went to episode 2, and I started the Clone Wars. but the first few episodes of the Clone Wars didn't really like.
Wait, you think so? You're gonna watch the entire Clone Wars before episode 3?
Well, now I'm gonna probably have to watch episode 3.
Yeah, that was not well thought out. It's like 150 hours of television. How would you? Okay.
2 at a time.
But speaking of Taika Waititi, he did say, yes, he wants to do a brand new Star Wars with no... Here's the quote, though, which is kind of humorous. He says, he goes, I don't think I'm any use in the Star Wars universe making a film where everyone's like, oh, great, that's the blueprints to the Millennium Falcon, or, oh, that's Chewbacca's grandmother. So he says he wants to do something totally fresh. No,
I don't blame him. Then you can't compare it to, like...
Right. And you can't have these Star Wars nerds who quibble with every decision. God, that was
Bless you. Because then you're...
Excuse me. Palpatine, bless you.
Okay.
That's what you're supposed to say to a Sith after they sneeze, please.
May the Force be with you.
You're supposed to say, Palpatine, bless you. Rather than God bless you. Yeah, then the nerds can't be like, well, that's not the color of Luke Skywalker's fucking shoelaces. We're used to him having tan shoelaces. You know, all these little goddamn problems that these Star Wars fans who want to think negatively bring up. I'm a Star Wars fan, believe it or not, who enjoys Star Wars. Even though I'm a Sith, I like thinking positively about Star Wars. So I'm okay with whether something is Obi-Wan Kenobi, Rogue One, or something totally fresh. We'll see. We'll see what happens. You gotta be careful, though. Just because something is a prequel or this or that, it doesn't mean it's always gonna work. Because, I gotta tell you, I'm a big Harry Potter fan. I can't get into those prequels at all. At all.
Oh,
at all!
Fantastic Beasts and stuff like that.
Can't get into them. I tried the first 2. I can't get into it.
I haven't seen any of that.
And I loved all 8 of the Harry Potters. I have them on collection. My point being, you're one of those types that says they should go with 1,000 years back into the future, into the past.
Yeah.
That sounds nice, but when you have a whole show of new characters and this and that, I'm not sure it's a lock. This is going to work, is my point.
So because I'm only in, and maybe you can help clarify this. I'm only in season 2. I'm almost done with season 2 of Clone Wars. Does Duchess Satine come back anymore in the series?
Yes.
Okay.
You'll see more Duchess Satine.
Okay, because I was thinking.
You're fucking obsessed with Duchess Satine.
No, because
what do you have a crush on Duchess Satine?
No, I just think.
I happen to know that you're married. Last week, you made an announcement.
Yeah, that I'm having a baby. No, but.
And the baby's name is going to be either Luke if it's a boy or Leia if it's a girl, and possibly Anakin because it could be neutral. You could say Annie.
I don't think my wife's going to go for that.
The fuck? I thought we agreed on this last week.
You could take it up with the boss.
Jesus Christ. So you're not going to give it a Star Wars name?
No. We're going with a far more traditional.
Oh!
I'm not giving you
I got something. Sarlacc. Think about it. No one's ever had a hi and meet my son, Sarlacc Fishman. Now, last thing before we get the hell out of here.
Sure.
Andor.
Yes.
So I guess Gareth Edwards has been frozen out of Andor. You know how Gareth Edwards was with the director, and then Tony Gilroy
wrote the script.
They brought in. Gareth did write the script, I believe, with Gary Whitta. I could be wrong about that.
Well, that was originally supposed to be the Josh Trank movie.
No, I'm not so sure about that. No. I think this was Gareth Edwards' baby the whole time. Trank was supposed to do a Boba Fett.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Anyway, but yes, they brought in Tony Gilroy, who wrote and directed the brilliant corporate thriller Michael Clayton. It's an amazing movie. So I'm a huge fan of it.
He's a great screenwriter.
Great. So Gilroy. So they've announced it will be apparently all Tony Gilroy. He is the Andor creator, and he has a few comments about what we're going to be expecting for Andor, which is going to be released in August.
Okay, so we're pretty close.
He says it's set 5 years before the events of Rogue One. The first season of Andor will take place over the course of the year, while, this is interesting, the second and final season will take place over those last 4 years leading up to Rogue One. Okay?
So it's kind of like a quote-unquote limited series.
Well, I think it's interesting that they announced two seasons. Because we're not even sure if we're getting season 2 of Obi-Wan, which I'm desperate for.
I think they kind of have an idea of how to make all of that work that'll tie into Rogue One.
I am super excited for Andor.
I am too. It's going to be very interesting because this is going to be the it's not like a brand new character like the Mandalorian or a revisit to like Boba Fett or Obi-Wan. This is kind of like a peripheral non-canon character.
Yeah, no,
it's going to be great.
And I want this to be official and on the record, Disney Plus. Dave Mann's expecting to see some Chirrut and Baze. I want Chirrut, okay, Imwe and Baze Albus. I want those two guys, Chirrut and Baze. You're looking at me like I have 9 heads. The two guys, the two Asian fellas.
Yeah,
in Rogue One, they were the best part of the whole movie.
I understand that, but I kind of felt like they met them later, didn't they?
What?
Like they didn't.
Go ahead, I'm listening.
If I remember Rogue One correctly, it was kind of like this ragtag. Everyone kind of assembles piecemeal-ish.
Yeah, but why can't we have Chirrut and Baze somewhere? Also, didn't it seem like it's possible that Cassian knew them? When he sees them in Rogue One, he instantly knows kind of who they are. Remember, he tells her, stay away from them, like they're just troublemakers. He sort of seems like he knows maybe who
or
they
know
are.
of them.
Come on, Chirrut and Baze. Why are you rejecting my Chirrut and Baze?
I like those guys. I just
best part of the movie.
Yeah.
For me,
Donnie Yen.
So now you're agreeing with me.
No, I agree that they were the best part of the movie. I just don't know how they're going to fit into Andor, the series. That's all.
They're going to fit in because the Dave Man wants them in.
Okay.
And because how hard is it to get the guy to fucking twirl the stick around while he's blind, hitting stormtroopers in the head with it?
Okay.
All right?
Okay.
God damn it.
Whatever you say, David.
Well, that'll do it.
Okay.
This was another brilliant Yaddle Chattle episode. Final score, Darth David, 1,000 points. Jedi Jared, minus 800. I brought a lot of fire, a lot of Sith passion to the episode. And you couldn't even be bothered to wear a goddamn Star Wars t-shirt.
Decent.
Fucking Sunnyville shithawks. That's what you do. I give you Vader. You should go to Hot Topic immediately and pick up some Star Wars shirts. Hot Topic or one of those fucking Spencer gifts or some of those shirts.
Okay.
That'll do it. Any final thoughts?
Like and subscribe. Eastside Dave Country on YouTube. Yaddle Chattle / Watchers Feed wherever podcasts are available. And email us at yaddlechattle@gmail.com.
And that'll do it. He's Jedi Jared. I'm Darth David. Good night, everybody.
Bye, everyone.